Once again, the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Foundation is holding their annual conservation raffle with amazing outdoor-inspired packages up for grabs. And this morning, Matthew Cameron with the TWRA is here to share with us more about the raffle and how buying a ticket can help maintain wildlife habitat all across the volunteer state. Good morning, Matthew. How you doing?
Doing well, Chris. You?
We've had this first time I got to talk to you in a couple of months. We've had some certain issues come up, and I'm so glad that you're here.
Likewise.
And before we get into the raffle, we got to take care. And you know, we've had a couple of incidents over the holiday weekend. Water safety should be at the foremost of everyone's thought, especially if they're going to be on our area lakes and rivers.
Yes, sir. It's the most important thing we do as an agency is protect human life, and on our waterways is probably the most high-profile part of that. And unfortunately, we did have 2 fatalities late yesterday afternoon. Almost got through the weekend without any, but a lady on South Holston Lake lost her life in a collision where a PWC and a boat hit, and she didn't survive, unfortunately. It was a local lady out of Kingsport.
And you had another one down at Watts Bar as well.
Correct. That was a swimming incident. A young lady was swimming from a pontoon boat, went under and never resurfaced. She was 19 years old. So yeah, 2 just very tragic incidents. And
you know, we can't stress enough, you know, learning those safety rules of the lake or the rules of the waterway, and making sure you're giving plenty of leeway to every craft that's out there. And if you're swimming, make sure you've got those personal flotation devices.
I think that's wonderful advice. You know, you get a lot of boats in a congested area, a collision is more likely, and not sure exactly how it happened out there, but it did, and it does unfortunately happen. And yep, personal flotation devices, you know, we see a lot of these incidents. It doesn't seem like a boating accident, more of a swimming accident, but if you're going to be swimming from your boat, near your boat, if you're not going to wear that life jacket,
from the bank,
have it with you out there so you can grab a hold of it. And if you struggle or you cramp up, at least you've got a way to hang on until somebody can get to you.
And we have so many people that are investing in kayaks and those small 1-person or 2-person boats. They got it. The same thing applies there. Make sure you're doing everything you can to do that safely.
Yeah, you were telling me about an incident in Virginia yesterday where what, a dozen people went over
a spillway up there.
And so 2 didn't make it.
That's another thing. Dams, very dangerous. There's usually a lot of signage, a lot of buoys, things of that nature. Make sure you pay attention to those as well.
Water's so unforgiving, and we don't recognize it and respect it because it looks so peace and tranquil, but if you get underneath it, especially in a lake, it's murky, and someone disappears, you know, it's been impossible to find them.
All right, and so just keep those safety issues in the forefront of your mind as you're going out on area lakes and rivers this summer and into the fall even. And let's switch gears just a little bit, because we got a very important day coming up, especially for those anglers out there or wannabe anglers. It is Free Fishing Day coming up on June 11th.
Correct. Yeah, it's our annual event to try to get people involved in fishing. Maybe fished in the past and you kind of gave it up. It's a chance for you to not have to buy your license and get out there and see if you still enjoy it. And it's a great way to get new people involved in fishing as well, so take advantage of that.
So if you don't have a license, that's the one day you can get out there and they're not going to come get you.
Correct. Yeah, and we see a lot of participation in this. It's really a big deal, and there are a lot of events that day, especially for youth. So check our TWRA events page. If you go to our main TWRA page, it's right there on the home page. If you scroll down, it says events. Click on it and scroll down to June 11th, and you'll see if there are any in your area that you can take the kids to.
All right, very good. I know they had one here recently just up at Rocky Fork, not Rocky Fork, but up on Rock Creek over in Unicoi County.
Yes, sir.
I think it was pretty well attended. So make sure you check out the website. We'll give you that website coming up here in just a few moments. But let's change gears once again. You know, I mentioned there at the top when I was introducing you about this big conservation raffle that's getting ready to go on. We talk about this. We've had it for several years now. It is a big, big deal because it's raising a lot of money to help out the wildlife of Tennessee.
It keeps growing. Last year, the raffle itself generated $1.8 million, which turned into $7 million when you get the federal kickbacks for it for conservation in Tennessee. So it's huge.
Right, it's fantastic. Well, let's talk about it because there's several packages going on. First of all, I'm going to run through these real quick. You got a Ford truck package and it's worth $50,000.
Ka-ching. Yeah.
So, oh man,
need a gas package right now, don't we? Need to go in.
If they just give us like a full tank of gas to go with it, probably take it up to 60,000. I'm just joking, folks. But then you got this big fishing package, and Amy and I were talking about that. You got the boat with everything on it you can possibly want.
Nice boat, Tracker 175.
Yep. And that's worth $23,000. And we were talking about experiences, and you got a Tennessee elk hunting package on there as well. That will be the hunt of a lifetime.
It's priceless. It's a great zone.
You got an ATV package. I'm going to kind of run through these. You got a deer hunting package, a waterfowl hunting package, a turkey hunting package, a long range shooting package, outdoor adventure package, which I thought was kind of cool, and also the heritage package that includes that Tennessee very special made Henry rifle with the Tennessee state logo on the side of it, engraved in the trigger guards there.
Nice gun, and I think you get 4 lifetime licenses with it. You don't need 4 for yourself, but I guess you get to share those with someone else.
That in itself is a great prize.
That's $2, 4, 6, about $8,000
$8,000 worth of licenses
right
there for you and 3 of your best buddies.
Correct.
And let's talk, we talked about that, but everything you all raise here, that $7 million has gone a long way to improving turkey populations, deer populations, taking care of the wildlife management in the entire state.
I think that's a great point. It's not just about elk conservation, because what you do for one species really it benefits a lot of other species as well. And we manage not only deer, turkey, bear, and elk and fish. We manage all the creepy crawly things too, frogs and snakes and salamanders and songbirds and the other things, watchable wildlife.
And you got all those trout swimming around in these local rivers. You got to take care. You got to keep those stocking programs up as well.
Yes, sir.
Now, tickets. How do folks go about getting tickets for the raffle?
Yeah, TWRF, Tennessee Wildlife Resources Foundation. Just Google that, Conservation Raffle, or you can go to the tn.gov, our main page. It's on there as well. And load up on them. I think you got until August 14th.
August 14th is the cutoff. We're going to give everybody that information in just a minute. But you buy 1 ticket for $20, you can get 3 for $50, or 10 for $100, which is a good deal.
It is, and your odds of winning a nice prize are a lot better than winning the lottery. So for $100, you could really get something nice.
All right, Matt Cameron, we appreciate you stopping by today. Lots going on in the great outdoors. We're going to keep that safety at the forefront of our thoughts, and also going to give you the information about this big conservation raffle. 10 huge prize packages, and I didn't mention this, but there's actually going to be 100 giveaways of a very special TWRA inspired knife, pocket knife as well, if you don't win one of those big prizes. Tickets, 1 for $20, 3 for $50, 10 for $100. If you want to find out more, go to tn.gov/TWRA.